Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Daily Dose of Peace. Today I am solo, and it's interesting. As I build this, I've really been reflecting on my commitment to show up for every single day for 2026. And I'm doing this for me, and I'm really excited about it because it brings me so much peace. And this is a beautiful reflection of why I do this, why this commitment is so important to me, and why I'm so disciplined. Because majority of the time, no one else does show up. No one's coming to save us. Everyone is having their own experience, moving through their own fears, moving through their own joys, days, whatever. Everyone's looking for their own, I don't know. A lot of the people I've talked to lately, I keep searching something, program after program. And it's sad to me because I was in that loop at one point where I just kept seeking externally. Oh, it's not external. Like when I really learned that by showing up for myself daily like this, that's really where the magic's at. That's where the answers are. Everything that I was searching for, I found when I was able to just sit in stillness and ground and center and get present. Everything I needed to know, all of that peace came with the presence. So anyway, I'm committed to doing this every day, regardless. And so today, this is what I do even when no one else shows up. I am going to set the alarm for 10 minutes. I am going to turn on the frequency and I'm going to do it anyway because that's what I do. And hopefully at some point, someone else will show up. And for anyone watching the replay, the whole point is I'm training the nervous system. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. And focusing the eyes. Either focus the eyes on the third eye, focus them on the nose, or pick a point on the wall and focus them. The whole point is to, train us. And setting the alarm for 10 minutes. Satanama, 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 Satanama. 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 And deep breath in and return to normal breath. Even when I show up for myself, that's the whole point. Oh my gosh. If we can't show up for ourselves, how do we show up for other people? And especially when we need anything, we are dependent. When we are self-sufficient and able to show up for ourselves and change our own state and get ourselves into our own state of peace, that is the purpose. Emotional mastery, emotional control, being able to control our energy, our feelings, the sensations, and move through them. Remember, a lot of times, 90 seconds. If we can just get through it for 90 seconds. And so these are all tools that when we are in panic, we're training our body, we're training our nervous system to have these chants, have these breaths, have these tools to move through whatever situation we're in. And so next 10 minutes of box breathing. Again, we just established we can count 4 count this way. We can silently say Satanama, or we can count 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to breathe in 2, 3, 4, hold. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold out. 2, 3, 4, inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold out. On your own. If you're watching the replay, I hope you are feeling as magical as I am right now. And remember, no one's coming to save us. Peace is an inside job. And if we're not willing to make space to practice it, to cultivate it, to practice the tools, to create them, to learn them, to embody them, then how would one get to peace? Sometimes it's hard to stop searching and stop doing processes and programs and really just show up for yourself. It took me a long time to figure that out. If you're watching this, I hope that you choose to at least challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to do this for 7 days straight and see what shifts. Take note of how you feel before you start and then how you feel when you're done. And see what shifts. And write it in the comments. If you're watching this and you get something out of it, I would absolutely love to know what your experience was like and love any feedback you're willing to offer me. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this, if you're still watching. And I hope that you have an incredibly peaceful and blessed day. And I hope to see you tomorrow for another Daily Dose of Peace Live.